gonna try and make this a very, very quick video. It's gonna basically go over books I'm getting rid of. And yes, so I'm just looking through most of these. I need to dump out this box. It's got dog hair all up in it, and then I can just vacuum it tomorrow. But yes, is that a spider? Let's hope not. Okay, hold on. Okay, I am in the middle of getting ready. I'm not gonna wear this shirt out. It's just to cover my undershirt, because my real shirt, I don't want to get dirty during this. So I need to get rid of this. Make sure there's nothing in here. Okay, so the first book, Vampire Armand. I mean vampire, not Christian. Alice Rice needs to go. Again, another Alice Rice book. This one's Pandora. It deals with vampires. I have little bills in here that told me if I read a book or not. Even young Jamie couldn't remember anything. So this book I had since high school. It's called You Are So Undead to Me, and it's about a high school girl whose family hunts zombies. Like, that's their, you know how you have the vampire hunters? Well, she's zombie hunters. I have a manga here called Godchild. It's pretty dark, so it's just not appropriate for me. There's just, it's not godly. Hex Hall. I mean, it's got hex in the title. So again, like I said, I'm just going through to make sure I don't have anything left in here, like those little notes telling me that I've read a book. So yes, but Hex Hall deals with supernatural and not in a good way. Loves Me Not. I'm gonna have to donate this one just because I bought it used and it wasn't in the best condition, so I'm not gonna take it and try and get money for it because it's, yeah, as you can see, it was a library book. It was not treated very well, but this is the second or third book in the series, and then there's Sweet and Vicious in the series. It's an in and or out novel. Say it, Jamie. So yes, so this one's actually the third one. This one is the second one, but the third one is in good condition, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of that. This one I've bought used. This one I'm also gonna donate just because it's not in the best condition. You can see right there, it's kind of weathered and it's still got the sticker that says used. I'm just gonna, yeah, it's pretty beat up as well, but it's Princess of Park Avenue. This one's, if I remember, it's not smutty, but it is steamy. So I need to get rid of that. But that one, like I said, needs to go somewhere, like a donation. It's just not in the best of conditions. Okay, so I have Alice in the Country of Hearts. No, manga. This one's volume 4, volume 3, volume 2, and volume 1. Not really Christian oriented, so those are going The Boys Next Door. I'm gonna go ahead and maybe take this one. I need to clean the cover a little bit. There's some stuff on the cover and some stuff on the pages that are a little grimy. I'll donate this one. The Boys Next Door. It was one of my favorites when I was a teenager. I read this a lot. It It needs to go to a new home. It's young adult. I'm never going to read it again. Kiss Me Tomorrow. This is middle grade. I might keep this just because this was one of the books I bought at a Scholastic book fair. And to be honest, it still has a small part in my heart. So I'm going to keep that one, actually. Oh, goodness. Make sure. Okay, next is Pool Boys. A young adult book that I used to love, but I tried rereading it when I was in my 20s, and just pretentious. So The Diary of Ellen Rimbauer, My Life at Rose Red, edited by Joyce Reardon, PhD, with an afterword by Stephen Yeah. So this is fiction. It's not a real diary. I think this is written by Stephen King originally. I'm not fully sure. Either way, it's in connection with Stephen King, and it has like paranormal stuff in it. Not doing it. Speaking of Stephen King, Tommyknockers. I don't have the outside cover for this. This one, it's just an older copy. I'm gonna see if the used bookstore will take it. If not, it will get donated. The Summoning by Kelly Armstrong deals with paranormal, just not Christian. It's going. I was going to donate it to my library, but my library already has it. So, yes. Make sure I don't have this. This is called Knight's Master by Amanda Ashley. Not only does it deal with werewolves and vampires, but if I remember correctly, it's kind of smutty. So, it's going. The Woman in Cabin 10 by Ruth Ware. Took the Lord's name in vain and has language. I tried Buddy reading this with T. I will link her down below. But yeah, we didn't get past chapter 4. That one's gone. The Ghost Hunter, The Guidance. I think this is book 2 in this series. Obviously it says ghost hunting, so it's going. These I'm gonna donate just because yeah. But Vampire Kisses, that's Vampireville. That is, yeah. Dance with a Vampire, Royal Blood, and The Coffin Club. Hi.
Oh, you locked it.
So here's one I'm gonna donate, but it's the Da Vinci Code. I mean, if you're a Christian, I don't have to explain that to you. The Never King. I tried reading this. It dealt with witches. Didn't like it. Princess Diarist by Carrie Fisher. You little butt. I have notations in this, so I'm not going to sell it. I'm gonna donate it. Just because I feel bad for trying to sell stuff that I marked in. But I have on here content warnings, and I started an F-word counter on it. I got to 6. It's got some very uncomfortable things in it, and yeah, I like Carrie Fisher in the Star Wars. But another one that I'm gonna donate and just get rid of, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. I rated this 2.5 stars. Yeah, not for me. 5 Total Strangers. I actually ended up liking this one, but I'm never gonna read it again. I will, wait. I can sell this one. I did not mark in it at all. I have notes in it. Okay, I need to go through that. Nicholas Sparks, The Last Ride. I was never really into Nicholas Sparks. I think my mother-in-law got this for me because she knew I liked books. But I'm not a Nicholas Sparks fan, so I'm running out of room in there. I'm gonna have to read Tetris on that. The Walking Dead Psychology, it just kind of goes into the psychology of like survival and everything. I thought it was gonna be better than what it actually is. Let's see. I do have a couple markings in this, but Beth Moore, Praying God's Word. Beth Moore is a problematic person, so not gonna do that. So that one's gonna be a donate. The City of Bones. Getting rid of. Deals with supernatural. The Language of Flowers. I got this at my very first job. I worked at a gas station, and for some reason they gave us books. But, yes. This was World Book Night, US 2013. I can't even tell you what this book's about. I tried reading it twice. Didn't like it. Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. I've tried reading this several times. I do not like it. I do not like the characters. I know that's the whole point of the story, but I just can't get past it. I do have markings in it, so it's a donate. Hashtag nerd and hashtag hater. These, before I came to Christ, this series was one of my favorites, and I was working on collecting the books, but now that I am a child of God, this has smut in it, so it's gotta go. And it's got a couple highlights, so donation. I think I saw a highlight. Maybe it, oh, I saw the Lord's name taken in vain. Actually, I don't think this one has any highlights in it. So that one is going to get sold. American Gods, I know I don't have anything in this because I never actually got around to reading it, and now that I'm a child of God, it's not going to be in my library. The Bear and the Nightingale, I tried reading this and just couldn't get into it. I think I'm going to actually donate this one to my library. I don't think they have this one, so if they can get some use out of this and some kids can find... I think this is supposed to be like a fairy tale retelling maybe, but if they can get some, just some use out of it, I would rather this go to my library. Sarah J. Maas books. I was gonna do a video on why Christians should not read Sarah J. Maas. I was gonna go through the entire series of Throne of Glass and Court of Thorns and Roses and do a complete video on why Christians should not read Sarah J. Maas. But why would I compromise my walk with God to read this? I'm not going to do it. So these are going to go. I have never picked these up. So there's that. Gods and Heroes of Ancient Greece. Why do I need to read about false gods? So this is going as well. So far, that is my Unhaul video. I don't think I have really anything else. Ooh, actually I do. These books are heavy. So, like I said, the first two are going to donations. I have markings in them, but Game of Thrones and Clash of Kings. I have never read any of these other ones. I do have where the map and the glossaries are marked, but or the appendix, but A Storm of Swords. Get these. I guess I could have waited until this is out, but whatever. A Feast of Crows, and then A Dance with Dragons. I'm giving up on the Game of Thrones series, and I'm done trying to read it. It's got language, it's got gore. It has elements that I like in fantasy, like the political aspect and all that. Some of the gore I could handle, but not all of it. Just the treatment of women and incest. It has incest, which makes me wonder, like, who hurt George R.R. Martin. And I forgot another book. Ace of Spades deals with homophobia and homosexuality in general, so as a Christian I cannot read that. But also going are my special editions of Game of Thrones and Clash of Kings. These were expensive. I need to wipe them off because they've been just sitting on a shelf collecting dust. But they have pictures and stuff, and I thought that was pretty cool, and I wanted I wanted these. Don't know why. If I'm ever gonna buy a special edition of a book, it's gonna probably be classics, and or it's a pre-order like my copy of More Than Dirt was a special edition for those who pre-ordered the book, so I got a special edition because I pre-ordered it, and I didn't know she was going to do special editions for pre-orders. I pre-ordered the original copy, but then she's like, for those who special ordered, here's a special order. For those who pre-ordered, here's a special edition. So that's what I'm getting rid of. I need to get the tabs out of five Total Strangers, and then I'm gonna repack this box and then have my husband come up and get it and put it in his truck before we head up to the big city. Thanks for stopping by and doing my first ever unhaul on this channel. Bye guys!